Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Hello, everybody. All right, just making sure the sound's working because every once in a while I run into a difficulty. Today, I am extremely excited because we have eazycolours black granular. Yeah, black granular dye. I'm sorry. Is that showing up? How does that show up? Let's see here. Oh, it does show up properly. Awesome. Sorry. I'm actually really excited for these. Here in the U.S., we cannot sell with this color. I do believe, yes, we cannot sell. This is not FDA approved. But for everyone else in the world, I'm happy to demonstrate on how to use these. So let's go ahead and get going. So we have here is 750 grams of bicarb. And I do have the rest of the ingredients here. If you're wondering what bicarb is, it is just baking soda. And I keep forgetting to grab the other gloves, so I'm using my good ones. These are my special occasion gloves. But today is Halloween, so what perfect way to do black gloves? Now I'm wondering. No, I shouldn't affect that. Oh man. Now down below in the description, I do have the recipe for this. So if I actually have like 2 or 3 different recipes. It usually depends on like the weather, the seasons, and everything. This is what I call my winter time because it is just straight used with cocoa butter. But today we're going to be baking. I think we're going to do coal. We're going to do black coal. Black coal and possibly a couple of unicorn horns. I guess we'll just have to see. But alrighty, so here is the black, or the not the black coloring, but the baking soda. Now, I am actually really new to this. From what I understand, we should be using hot water to dissolve these. So I'm trying to think. And I do believe today I actually have everything I need right here, so I should not be running back and forth. Let's see here. Do we want to do... I don't want to do too much water because it is raining. You know what? Let's do... I'm going to regret this, but let's try... pardon me. Let's try like 5 grams of water. Does that sound good? I'm sure as I'm... you know what? Let's not do water. See, now I'm in the dilemma. Do I want to use water or witch hazel? Let's do witch hazel. I lied, guys. I'm going to use witch hazel. There we go. All right. Let's do... Ooh. It's a little bit more than what I wanted. There we go. 5 grams. And let's do... So I know black, you really gotta use a good bit. Let's do 2.5 grams. Oh my. You know what? No, let's do 2.5. Yeah, let's do two. Let's start off with 2.5 or 2.25. Sorry. No, you. Yeah, let's do 2.5. There we go. Now, as I'm looking into this, I'm actually really impressed here. Um, it looks like little pieces of coal. There we go. 2.25 grams. Let's see if I can get that actually in the picture here. Look at that. Starting to think that maybe I don't have enough liquids. So I'm even going to. That's about 10 grams there. All right. Stirring rod. This is so weird. Let's try it this way. There we go. I'm just going to stir and stir. Then I'm going to warm this up. Let's do, I gotta watch this, so do, 15 seconds. Now, from what I understand, this is actually more of a process, so. Break up the chunks. Because you don't want to, I know with a granular, you do not want to just kind of like toss it in your mix. You actually do want to get it all the way dissolved. So this might be the biggest part of the time. I'm gonna let that sit in there. No, I lied. I'm gonna put it back in the microwave. Finish with the 15 seconds there. But today I'm going to be doing mine in cinnamon stick. So yeah, this is from the Flaming Candle. And it's just cinnamon stick. I personally don't like cinnamon. For some reason, it just messes with me so bad. Okay, we're almost there. From what I am understanding, like I said, I've never worked with this black before. This will actually give you a black bath bomb, like a true black bath bomb without having to add anything. So that's pretty much why I ordered it. So I can show you guys. We're almost there, I think. I'm going to do it that way. There we go. Maybe one, maybe two more times of heating up. I have noticed that the warmer your water or which hazel is, the easier it is for it to go through and kind of like melt down, I guess. Ooh. I left it in there a wee bit too long. I'm always afraid of leaving my containers in there too long. Next, I think we got it now. Oh, no, we got a chunk. Yeah, I've got like one little bit of a chunk in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but look how thick that is. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of like oil paint. All right, we're gonna finish this off. Okay. That's like a skin. Huh. All right, so what I am going to do is apparently you do have to have, not 100% sure on it, but it looks like you have to have just enough liquid. I'm losing my mind because there is like a little skin. So let's just add just a little bit more. I'm just so afraid that these bath bombs don't activate. bit of water. Well, this is definitely going to be an experience. Let's see here. I'll just let the mixer mix. All right. All right. And I think we got it. I'm not seeing anything. Awesome. I think we got it, guys. I have a little bit of a chunk in here. But it seems like the warmer your wet liquid is, the easier it is to dissolve. There we go. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. There's like a tiny chunk. Let's see what we can do with that. It. We'll finish it off. I apologize, guys. This is literally the first time I am using the granular. So it is going to be a learning curve. So I am actually learning with you guys. And I think we got it. All right, so I am going to go ahead. That's a lot of liquid. I am going to go ahead and dump this directly into my baking soda. And as we all know how I am, we're not going to miss any of it. Okay, now this is actually going to go through and mix in our mixer. I'm going to go over a few things. I did receive an amazing package from Mariah, which is over at eazycolours. She is based out of the UK. Oh, look at that. That's actually cool. Okay. I think we got it, though. I actually, because a lot of people think that she just does bath bomb coloring. Let me tell you, this woman does way more than just bath bomb coloring. I actually received a bunch of micas, which I'm extremely excited to use. I also received some natural colorants, which was only 2 colors. But and then what else did I get? Oh, some glitters, some bio glitters. I ordered more of the red blend. What else did I get? And I got some oils. I don't know if I said that or not, but if not, oh, I'm excited. Making sure to get all that black. All of it. Every little piece. Okay, I'm going to move this stuff over so you can watch the magic. Oh! Can y'all see that? That actually might help too. All right, so that's going to take a little bit of time to actually mix. So let's get into some details of what all. Oh, horrible with this. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to add the kaolin clay, and which is 5 grams of kaolin or kaolin clay, and 15 grams, I think, 15 grams of the slsa. That's it. We're doing it this way. Dark. There we go. And I'm just going to let that go. All right. So what we have received, let me see if I can actually pull this. Nope, can't completely pull it out. I actually did an unboxing on the eazycolours Facebook page, but I just wanted to show you how gorgeous her micas are. Now, she doesn't have like a huge variety, but what she does have is definitely worth checking out. This is hydrangea. It's a lovely little pink color. See how pretty that is. That's the hydrangea. This is tangerine. Pretty that orange is. Woo. Let me tell you, I'm excited to use these. This is her beautiful sky blue. See that? Sky blue. And then we have a beautiful rose red. There we go. Maybe you can see. Then we have a beautiful French mustard. French mustard. And then we have a electric blue. I know my lady is like literally right on top of this. And then a beautiful iridescent violet. Look how pretty this is. Look, look. Beautiful purple. And then we got a coffee brown. Or milk. Coffee bean, Micah. Sorry, coffee bean. So pretty. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty. Let me give it a good mix real quick here. It's actually a real pretty gray color right now. Look at that. All right, and then we have a beautiful Spanish olive. Oh, this lighting. And then a dusky pink, which I think is more like a rose. Can you see that? And then, of course, we got black, just straight black. And then a silver green. And then one of my favorite blues ever is this peacock. It's called peacock, but it's more of a blue green. So pretty. And then we got a dark chocolate mica. It's like a golden brown color. So pretty. And then we got a Saint Tropez. It's like a coppery gold. Stunning. And then nectarine. That's pretty. And then, of course, we got gold. I think her gold is probably one of my favorite golds because it's just like gold. Look at that. That's just gold. I don't know how much more gold you can get. And then the silver blue, which is my by far like favorite. So stunning. So stinking stunning. Look at that. It's like silver and it's blue. It's I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just freaking stunning. All right, and that's all I got for the micas. All right, look at that. That's actually like a dark gray color. I'm still seeing a lot of spots, and that's just, from it not being completely mixed in. So let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that dark now. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on going through and because I'm just going to throw it all back on the mixer. But and then right here is where we have our oils. Let me throw that in the microwave real quick. We have 10 grams of cocoa butter, 7.5 grams of polysorbate 8. And then here we go with the cinnamon. Oh, that is so strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 milliliters of fragrance. And then a quick whisk real fast. You see that? You see how it's like a real pretty, it's almost like a storm gray, like get ready to storm. You know how those clouds are? And that's really strong. Oh, something Nightmare was made out of. I'm sorry if you guys like cinnamon. I just don't. Alright, so with that going, it's really, really wet. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's 2 grams. I'm thinking I might need to add like another gram of the black. Because if you look, I'm not saying that it's a horrible color. Like I said, I'm literally doing this for the first time ever. It's almost like a dark purple. So I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll let that go. And then we can get, I'm going to use water. Water seems to be the best course of action here. And as usual, I'm making a mess. Usually with like the blacks and reds, to get that true color, you have to use a lot of dye. But I've never had eazycolours stain anything that I own, so I'm not too much worried on using more dye. Yeah, that's definitely gonna. It's a pretty. Oh, that is so pretty, but not exactly the intense we're looking for. So, like another full gram. Water. Don't get me wrong, that's a beautiful color. It's just not quite that black we're looking for. All right, so water is definitely the best route to go with dissolving this, not witch hazel. Ooh. Okay, that overfilled or over. That's weird. It kind of sort of did like what mountain pour soap does. It kind of bubbled over. All right, so that'll get washed. This is definitely yep. All right. That's my fault for not paying attention. And I think this cup is pretty much ran its course. I don't know yet. Maybe not. No, I think we're good on the cup. Okay, there's that. Scrape off anything. This is here. All right, so altogether we have 3.5 grams of black. And I apologize. I know this video is extremely long, but like I said, this is the first time I'm using granular. So there we go. That's getting black. And I'm also using a bigger batch than what a lot of people really do. I think in total, my batch is like 1,000 grams of dry ingredients. Well, technically it's 1,020. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. All right. I don't want to add any more water into this. It's actually has like a sparkly to it. It's almost like a real pretty sparkly. And with it being like this, I am going to dry it out a little bit. I know it sounds weird, but you can kind of sort of dry it out by whipping air into it. Make it flip it. This is just the whisk attachment. I'm sorry, everything's all shaky. Still really wet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add the citric acid in. This is 250 grams. It's not activated, but that is really wet. See how that's just kind of like, it's like a Play-Doh. I don't really particularly want it like that. So what's going to end up happening is as it's drying, you're going to get warts. Okay, so I'm going to leave it run for about another 5 or 6 minutes, give or take some. And again, I'm sorry for all the shakiness, but we'll get it. There we go. All right. So if you mix it and let it like get that air up in there, thins it out a lot. As you can see, it still holds really nice and well. That. You see that? Ah, dirty dishes. Where's the dirty dishes? All right, so let's clean up our mess. Some dirty dishes over here. Push everything over. Okay, I have more dirty dishes than I thought I did. I can't get over that. Actually, mine has like a blue tint, and I think it's my lighting because I have fluorescents, which don't do very well with anything I do. Look at that. Look at that. How pretty. Yeah. So, all right. Um, we will do. Oh, here it is. No, I'm not doing cupcakes, but here we go. All right. Here we go. Together. Squish it a little bit too hard. Look at that. Woo! So pretty. Now I can definitely see the citric acid kind of like poking out. That's because my mix was really, really wet, and then I had to kind of what I call fluff and fluff it. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty. So I am going to stick it back in here. This. And I know a lot of people don't like doing it that way, but I leave it loose enough to where it can go through and breathe. Yeah, I personally don't like that Saturn ring. Ugh. I know a lot of people do, and if you do, by all means, awesome. I just don't. I like a nice round ball. So I clean it all off. And since it is a coal, I'm not too much worried about it being a perfect circle. Because again, it's cold. I normally don't like using these plastic molds because the fragrance oil can eat through them really bad. I'm talking like really nasty bad. But if used properly, you usually don't have that much of a problem with them. See, sometimes you can feel them crack. I just go through it like this, give them a good pat. Even if they're dry, you can do that. Now, again, these are not perfectly round. I'm okay with that because what piece of coal is. And also, like that the white spots, that honestly, that doesn't bother me personally. It might bother a lot of other people, but not me. Okay, leave that there like that. We'll probably do like one more. Oh, yellow. I'm gonna do yellow. Wrong one. And also, a lot of people are like, "Well, don't unmold them just to just don't worry about that. You know, you do what makes it easier for you. There is no really right and wrong way to how to make your products. You do what you are happy with." These I have a feeling that might crack. I don't know. I think what I'll start doing with this granular is I know it's a long process, is just letting it sit in the water. And some of these things are going to be rock hard. That one survived the fall. All right, there's those ones. That's that. And these are my favorite unicorn horns. Again, just throw it down a little. Like I said, I'm not doing these, or I'm not molding these in what they call the proper way. Well, it is a proper way, but it's not. How do I explain it? These are probably not going to float. I'm not adding the holes. So these are just going to be for me. Huh. All right, this one was used for pink before. There's that. That's like kind of cool. It's got little pink speckles. What's that one? There we go. Oh, there we go. All black. Alrighty, guys. I do want to thank you for tuning in. I do apologize for being extremely long. That black was a little rough, but we got it. So, again, I do want to thank you for choosing to watch me here at the Unicorn Soap Factory, and you guys have a wonderful Halloween.